York City. Well, this is what we've all been waiting for. Game 7. The winner to advance to the conference finals and get one step closer to a championship. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. One of the top caliber players we'll be watching, Luol Deng.
And guys, Deng has developed into a very good shooter, especially off spot ups or maybe one dribble pull-ups. He's got range, he's developed that out to the three-point line, but he really likes to go to that mid-range area. One or two dribbles into the paint, he'll rise up, shoot right over the top.
But you know what I like about him most, Steve? Deng is a very well-balanced player. He does a lot of good things offensively, but he's just as good at the defensive end. He's a big key to his team's tough defense.
Taking a look at New York, the good news is they'll enjoy home court advantage for this, the deciding game.
Well, it's their entire season wrapped into one game. And that's what we have here tonight, and I'm sure they're very thankful to be playing in front of their home fans because they're going absolutely nuts right now.
Steve, I don't know if I've ever been in an arena more charged up than this one is today. I mean, it is absolutely ear-splitting in here. And I'll bet the players are even more excited than the fans. What a great environment.
Now, here is Knight. Chandler, the pass to Lee. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot, and Chandler throws it down. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Here's Noah, following the score by New York. Rose. Back to Noah. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Rose can't hit. On defense, Chicago. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game, guys. They weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing, no doubt about that. They let an opponent shoot a really high percentage, and that's got to be a concern going forward.
Here's Rose after Amari Stoudemire's bucket, and Anthony sends it back. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Knight against Rose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And Doris Burke spoke with Mike Woodson. Doris?
He thinks the pace of this game will be a big factor here today. He said we've got to play this game at our speed and not let them dictate the tempo. With home court advantage here in the final game, he feels they should be able to do just that. The pace of this thing will be the deciding factor, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Knight gets a screen from Lee. Knight kicks to Lee. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Lee's got himself on the board with 3 there. And what do you guys think about his comments after their last game?
I actually kind of liked his comments, Kevin, because, you know, Game 7s are so nerve-wracking for most players. And he comes out in the press conference and basically laughs at the pressure. He says we're in the driver's seat, we're going to win, no question. You know, I'm going to have a career performance. I think in a weird way, he took a lot of pressure off of his teammates. And maybe it will help his squad really just kind of loosen up and play and have fun out there.
Now here's Rose, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. And Rose throws it down hard. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
And so here is New York after the Bulls pick up 2. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Knight hits them both. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And Butler, here we go. Rose in the post. He's guarded by Knight. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. The pass to Noah. And blocked. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. They get Luol Deng for New York. They have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Anthony.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Outside Rose. Back to Boozer. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Knight against Rose. Knight kicks to Lee. Into Stoudemire. Gets it to go. Stoudemire's got his second basket.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Here's Rose, and it's blocked by Chandler. Oh, trying for it. And another shot. Rose, no good.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And Lee with the stuff.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Gets it to go.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Lee, a screen on Rose. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Back to Knight. The 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Rose with the ball. Now Stoudemire defending. Rose dishes to Boozer. Rose kicks to Butler. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. New York leading by 4. Lee sets a screen for Knight. They double him with Butler. Lee passes to Stoudemire. Poked away. And here is Butler. Pass to Rose. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Byron Mullins comes in for Joakim Noah. And Taj Gibson is subbed in for Carlos Boozer. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Knight kicks to Lee. Outside Hardaway. No good with the triple. The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Deng dishes to Butler. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
The Knicks with the lead. Lee, a screen on Rose. Knight kicks to Lee. He feeds it to Hardaway. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 42% to begin this game. That evens the score. Gibson's got his first points of the game. The Knicks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Knight kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Bargnani. He's against Mullins. Hardaway from outside. That's good. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Rose kicks to Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's now 6 points for Butler. Knicks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Lee outside. Pass to Bargnani. Rejected by Mullins. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Hardaway. Lee outside. Gibson with the steal. And Butler, here we go. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is his ability to shake a defender loose off the dribble and find a high-quality shot for himself. He is a very slippery player.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
Catching up on the changes for New York. World Peace comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Udrih in for Brandon Knight. And here are the Knicks now. After the miss from Johnson. And Udrih kicks to World Peace. Lee outside. Back to World Peace. Sinks the three-pointer. World Peace has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
The feed to Mullins. Back to Teague. He dishes it to Gibson. Shot clock at 6. Johnson for 3. That's good.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Now, here is World Peace. Now Udrih feeds to Hardaway. Now the dish to Lee. He passes it to Udrih. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Now Teague, after the missed 3. And it's Lee penetrating. Oh, that's blocked. So for Chicago right now, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the back, bang out there with Byron Mullins.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burton. Doris, what do you have?
Hey guys, Champ in their last game against the Wolves delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 59 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
But let's just say he was really good.
Rose, that's good.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Knight gets a screen from Lee. Knight passes to Lee. Right side Hardaway. And again, New York with the triple.
He's starting to put it together now, guys. He's added 2 3-pointers after hitting 1 in the first.
There's the screen. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Hardaway. Butler dishes to Dang. He kicks to Rose. Second shot opportunity. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Neto World Peace. He's checked in for Bargnani. And it's a non-jumper in for Hardaway. No good from Lee. Chicago leading by 6. Back to Rose. Kicks it to Butler. Dishes to Rose. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Rose has got 19 points.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Knight kicks to world peace. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Knight off target with his 3. World peace against Rose. And there's the pass to Gibson. And there's the rejection. Here's Lee. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. Right side Dang. Pass to Rose. Clock at 6. Right side Rose. Lee with the block. 3 on 3. Lee left side. 3-pointer. Lee with another miss. The Bulls leading by 6. And it's Rose penetrating. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Carlos Boozer's checked in for the Bulls. The Knicks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Knight kicks to Anthony. Stoudemire working on Boozer. Stoudemire with the bucket. Stoudemire's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. And he hits the jump shot. Johnson's got 9. Knicks trail by 6. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Lee with the ball. Butler covering. Knight for 3. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 9. Boozer a screen on Knight. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Johnson. No good. And that concludes the first half. Bulls lead by 6.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
Anthony, Stoudemire, and Chandler, their front line. Champ out there with Brandon Knight. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Woodson. Here's Boozer. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Boozer's got the first basket of the second half here for Chicago. Knight gets a screen from Lee. Knight passes to Lee. He feeds it to Carmelo. From 17 feet out, but they'll get another chance. Lee dishes to Carmelo. And the shot is good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Rose. Dang with the screen for Rose. Pass to Boozer. Double team on Boozer. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Boozer. And he can't hit the second. Knicks trailed by 7. Lee with the ball. He's picked up by Dang. Anthony against Butler. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Boozer's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Now here's Dang. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Passes it to Noah. Outside Rose. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, he has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
I tell you what else I like is his attacking mindset too, Steve. No matter where he is on the court, when he gets possession, he will turn it up and turn it on and run out. Most of the time, he doesn't stop until he's laid the ball in the hoop.
Here is Rose. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. Lee with the block. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Butler with the block.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And the dunk by Boozer.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Knicks trailed by 10. Lee is screen on Rose. Knight kicks to Lee. The feed to Carmelo. Back to Lee. Three-pointer. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 15 points for Champ.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Dang passes to Rose. Fires from the wing. Here's Noah. It's rebounded by New York. Lee's got his third rebound on the night. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Rose against Knight. Lee. He dishes it to Stoudemire, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Outside Rose. Rose off the pick from Noah. Rose attacking Butler. Five on the clock. From deep. Knight grabs the board. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Lee. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Lee's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
Butler kicks to Rose. And that one's good. Rose has got 24.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Lee sets a screen for Knight. Feeds it to Lee. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Byron Mullins is checked in for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Carlos Boozer.
Just absolute domination in this one. For Lee, he has 17 points, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
No doubt, Clark. He has absolutely owned the paint.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Lee. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Rose. He's got 24. And the layup's good off the glass. Rose has got 26 points.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Out to Shumpert. Outside Anthony. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. You look at the percentages. Good number.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
Now here's Dang. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Knicks trail by 6. Lee sets a screen for Knight. He passes to Lee. The dish to Carmelo. Back to Lee. Shot is off. Nice D from Dang.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint.
Outside Teague. Johnson. Back to Teague. He kicks it to Boozer. Dishes it to Johnson. Boozer a screen on Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson, good.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Udrich dishes to Lee. Outside Hardaway. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
On the wing, Johnson. All alone. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got assist number 5 here tonight. Knicks trail by 6. Lee a screen on Teague. There's the lob to the hoop. And Lee with the stuff.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Teague with the ball. And Gibson kicks to Boozer. Lets it go from 14. Again, Chicago.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Lee a screen on Teague. And Udrich kicks to Lee. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Johnson outside. Kicks it to Boozer. Back to Johnson. Outside Teague. There's the pass to Johnson. Another one falls for Chicago.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
And Udrich kicks to Anthony. The Knicks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. That free throw from Lee is good. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dang comes in for Taj Gibson. Both good from the line that time.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Lee, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Chicago leading. 1:39 left to play in the third. Rose with the ball, and it's Knight picking him up. Rose against Knight. Shoots from the right block. No good. Excellent D there from Brandon Knight. The 3 from Johnson. No good.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Lee, that's good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint. He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Chicago making a switch here. Oakland's checked in. Butler kicks to Rose. It's off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Lee with the steal. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Dang passes to Butler. He feeds it to Rose. To stop the run, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. The first free throw is good. And Rose drops them both. It's a tie game in New York. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. So for Chicago right now, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Noah is out there with Dang, and it's Copeland in at the 3 spot. Butler dishes to Rose. 5 to shoot. Connects on the foul line jumper. Rose has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Bulls. Knight against Rose. Knight kicks to Lee. That's good. Lee's got 31.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Pass to Noah. Right side Dang. Pass to Butler. Tries to save it, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
The Bulls making a switch here. Boozer's checked in. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
Butler kicks to Boozer. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Boozer's got 9 points here in the second half. Now, here is Knight. Passes it to Lee. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Lee's got 35.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
And Boozer backs in. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Out to Lee. The tray. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Boozer's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's blocked. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Lee outside. Rebound by Carlos Boozer. Boozer's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Dang hits them both.
As a team, they're hovering around 86 to 87% from the line. That's exactly what you want to see. I mean, converting at that rate, that'll win you a lot of games.
Knight kicks to Lee. The 3. New York, no good that time either.
Oh, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Dang with the bucket.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Lee outside. Tries again. And Anthony with the lay-in.
Yeah, you know, even from his college days at Syracuse, Carmelo has always had the ability to step up in crunch time and more often than not deliver. When the fourth quarter rolls around, he seems to take his game to another level.
Well, with the way that Melo is able to create his own shot, Steve, off the dribble or in the post, that makes him very valuable and dangerous, particularly in the fourth quarter. I mean, he's a guy that makes it really hard to defend him because he's so versatile.
Rose, and it's blocked by Knight, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath, saying, listen, we're right there. Let's make a push right here, put some pressure on them. Let's come out swinging. Kevin?
Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
You know, his performance has been so important to this team. He's as dependable as ever, guys.
And Chicago's shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Rose off the bit from Noah. Outside Rose. The kick outside to Butler. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So it's Chicago now, and the shot is good. 9 points for Luol Deng. Knicks trailed by 3. Knight with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Knight passes to Lee. Back to Knight. There's the feed to Lee. Four on the clock. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Rose goes in. Outside Butler. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. Rejected by Knight. Lee dishes to Carmelo.
So far in the game for Anthony, 15 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
Both free throws good from Anthony.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Lee, a screen on Rose. Knight kicks to Lee. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Rose. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Butler attacking. Noah, the pass to Butler. Working on Lee. Outside Rose. He dishes it to Noah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one up. The shot no good. Great D that time from Brandon Knight. New York with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Stoudemire kicks to Lee. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Lee. And here is Butler. Noah with a screen for Butler. Back to Noah. No good. Nice D from Chandler.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Knight dishes to Stoudemire. That is good. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And again, a few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve. As well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case.
Rose up on top. He's guarded by Knight. Rose gets the bucket.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Lee is screen on Rose. Rose with the double team. There's Lee with the 3. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 6 assists in the game.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Got a piece of it. Lee with the steal. The finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Lee against Butler. Backing down his lead. Back to Chandler. And the layup is good.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, they're cruising now, really looking to add to this lead, and this has been a clinic, Clark.
Rose, no good.
Now, he thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
Dang against Lee. Lee off a pick from Stoudemire. Lee passes to Knight. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
What a game for Rose. He's got 33 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
And Rose drops them both.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Knight. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And that one falls for Knight. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Bulls trail by 10. Butler kicks to Rose. Noah with a screen for Rose. Butler.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Now Lee. Defended by Butler. Knight kicks to Anthony. And the Knicks miss again.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Butler dishes to Rose. Back to Butler. Feeds it to Rose. Lock at 6. He passes to Noah. Here's Lee. He's 1 assist away from the double-double.
Yeah, we have seen some tremendous passing from him.
There's the dish to Stoudemire. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Knicks lead by 10.
That is a pretty finish. Defense did all they could there, but he just outwilled them.
Dishes it to Butler. Back to Rose. He kicks it to Butler. And the pass to Noah. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Tang dishes to Noah. Outside Butler. Knicks with the rebound.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now Chandler inside. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now a 12-point Knicks lead.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Noah. And the basket good. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. The Knicks leading by 10. They double him with Butler. Lee passes to Carmelo. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Well, Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Butler. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Check out the game for Butler. 12 points and 4 assists. I'll tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
Yeah, just on the strength of his defense alone, he would have stood out, but his offense has been outstanding as well.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote. A tough break there, Kevin, but frankly, they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit anyhow.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 9.
I'm sure he would have liked to have nailed all of them at the stripe, but that should be good enough to end this thing.
Rose can't hit. The Knicks shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lee outside, gets it to go. Lee's got 49 points in the game.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
And that one's good. Gibson with the steal.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
And it's Lee penetrating. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
And so, the New York Knicks have won the series. How much to be critical of with this ring, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
That'll do it.
Sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on.
Basketball season has returned.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. It's life or death with me, man. But you know, there's no turning back now. This is what makes me. This is what I am.
Feel me?
You can hate me now,
QB,
but I won't stop now. Cause I can't stop now.
Brave hearts.
You can hate me now.
Come on.
You can hate me now,
QB,
but I won't stop now. Cause I can't stop.
Nice work getting the win tonight in Game 7. You'll be moving on, but it certainly could have gone either way in this series. How does it feel?
Man, it was closer than we would have liked, no doubt about that, but Look, the important thing is that we pulled it out in the end. Got to give credit to my